Hey, all you Star Wars fans, welcome back to the Jedi Knights Watch for another Hot Toys figure unboxing and review. This is going to be Ahsoka Tano, Padawan Ahsoka from the Ahsoka series, and I got mine from Hawk Wars Toys on eBay. I have a link in the description below. Go help yourself to one of the many figures that he has for sale on his eBay store. Thank you, Ray, for getting this to me safely and quickly. Taking a look at the box, it's the typical Star Wars box, and just like the Hera Syndulla figure, it has that blue and black cigar band on the bottom. I'm really excited to have this in the collection, as I think this might be, or this could be, my favorite Ahsoka figure that I've ever owned. I've had the Mandalorian figure. I currently have the Ahsoka figure in the white, and now I have this Padawan figure. I love this episode. I love the callback. You know, I'm not the biggest Clone Wars fan. I really did like the last season, but it's hard for me to pay attention and watch all of that through and through. But I have obviously seen the high moments of it, and I do like those moments. But seeing this in like live action form was really, really cool, and I really enjoyed that episode. So yeah, I had to get her. Really excited. Love the actress and some of the stuff she's done too. But let's get the box on the table here so you can get a closer look just at everything on there. We have the warnings and the licensing there on the back. It's going to be just your normal slip cover, and then we do have some nice artwork there with Rex there in the background. Once we take that off, we can see her in the clamshell, and we'll take her out so we can kind of see all of the accessories that come with her. You know, I guess I didn't even notice, but she has one lightsaber. So I'd like to know, let me know in the comments below how she kind of like got that second saber in the Clone Wars, because I must have missed that. But here you can see everything that she comes with, and let's get her out and take a closer look. But first, we have to start with the base, and you might think, oh, it's just another one of those sand bases, but this is actually going to be different than a lot of them that we've gotten in the past. They've actually taken the footprints out, so we have these nice kind of waves of sand here. I really do actually like the paint apps. It's kind of got like a reddish tint to it with like a brown and a gold mixed in. Got the nice Star Wars nameplate on the front that says Ahsoka Tano. But no, I dig this, and you can see there's not like, it's not too rippled where she's going to have a tough time standing. The footprints really hindered that. She comes with a waist grabber instead of a normal crotch grabber, so as I struggle to plug that in here, we're going to transition to taking a look at the accessories. But there you can see what the stand looks like with it pegged in. Here's the accessories that she comes with. Not a ton here, but we'll start with the single eye moving tool. We got the box to plug in the lightsaber. We got the hands, the two lightsabers. One is wired, one is not. And then we have the hilts, and the goggles were up there in the corner too. So here's the junction box that just plugs in, that you can light it up. You do have to supply your own USB-C. I really don't use these at all. I may get a CCFL down the road, but here's the wired one. They're not very good at all. Don't use these. Just get like a CCFL or some sort of custom saber made. But the hilt looks nice. It's really good looking. It's got a lot of detail, very unique, very good paint applications as well. And then the blade actually plugs in like so. I really wish Hot Toys would fix the blades. The color is so desaturated, you can barely tell, and it tapers off towards the end. Lightsabers don't do that, so I don't know why Hot Toys continues to do that. We also have the swooshing blade here, which it has a little bit more of a green color, and you can see the swoosh there as it fades on the side. And then we do get goggles that I think are a callback to like the Clone Wars, but there's no foam on the inside, so I'm a little worried that this might possibly rub the paint down the road, but we'll see. We'll put those on later. And then we'll just take a look at a couple hands here. We have like these fingerless gloved hands, and really good hands, well done. Nice wrinkling in the leather, nice shine to them as well. So we got some lightsaber holding hands, fisted hands, and then that kind of like force using hand there. We'll take a look at one more here, and it's lightsaber handed. And you've seen one hand, you've seen them all, but they're pretty good. They're nothing to complain about. So let's get the figure out and get her on the turntable and take a first look. And I'm pretty impressed here. As I noted, if you've seen my Hera video, the neck connectors on these are starting to kind of annoy me just a little bit, because she looks like she has no neck and she's kind of like hunched over. So we'll fix that a little bit here, but I'm not sure why when you plug these heads into the neck, they kind of lose a lot of that neck part, but we'll fuss with that later. But the head sculpt looks amazing. I love the Leku. I love the I guess it's like a Leku necklace or decoration there kind of hanging off the back. That's really a nice touch. Really good detail in the figure. I love the outfit as well. The colors really pop, and getting her in hand, getting a feel for the figure. She's really nice. And there's really not much, if any, pleather on the figure, but starting with the head sculpt, yeah, I think they nailed it. Spot on. They have been doing a wonderful job with these Ahsoka figures. The Leku looks nice. The paint on the face, the likeness is, to me, spot on. Leku has really good detail in it in the paint apps, but also in the texture. And then there's kind of like the jewelry hanging off the Leku as well, and I think that's just a nice touch. But I really like the outfit too. I like the design of it. She's got the armbands, but then this felt dress here, which is really cool, or a skirt, I guess you'd say. It looks really nice. Don't have to worry about it deteriorating. No wires here, but that's fine. Don't need wires. Nice belt buckle with some weathering going on there, a little bit of pitting. I think these straps might be pleather, but I'm not exactly sure. You got a pouch there on the back too. Nice gauntlets and some detail going on in there. And of course, you got to have the seamless arms, which are so awesome. When you bend them, it looks like a human arm would bend. It skin folds how it would. No restriction on articulating it either. We got nylon pants, and then we do have sculpted split cut boots, which again, throwing back to Hera, which I just did, should have had that as well. Got a lot of nice detail on the belt, on the boots with belt buckle type things going on too. Overall, just a really well put together figure. Beautiful. I did have a problem though with one of the straps just fell off and I didn't catch it. The glue just didn't hold. So you're going to see in some of these videos here going forward, I forgot that it wasn't on there. So she's only got one, but she comes with two. Getting the goggles on, you can kind of got to just force them on. I thought they might be magnet, but apparently they're just friction. So I would have thought that they would have had some sort of padding there just to protect it from scratching the head sculpt. But getting her out here with the other Ahsoka figure. Here are the two from the series. They look great. I really love the Rosario Dawson head sculpt, but I'm not a big fan of the outfit. But I think this Ahsoka might be my favorite now in the collection. And then we have her with Hera. If you didn't see that video, I just threw that out recently too. That's a really fun figure. Both of these are 10 out of 10s for me. I love them. They turned out great. But you got to have her with Rex as well, right? And they look good together. This is going to be Clone Wars Rex. This is not from the Ahsoka series, but I think he looks perfectly fine with her, and they will be displayed together in the cabinet along with Clone Wars Anakin. I still don't think I'm going to upgrade to the Ahsoka Anakin. I think this one's fine for me. Maybe down the road, if I get bored, I'll pick that one up. But yeah, I think they still look good together too. All right, let's get into some poses and talk about some of the things that I like about the figure and maybe some things not so much. Starting with the things that I really like, just the appearance of the figure. Just like Hera, they knocked it out of the park. The head sculpt's a 10. The outfit is amazing. You really don't have much, if any, pleather to worry about. I think this figure is going to last a while. Just be careful of those arms. And that's the second thing that I like, is just how they've been doing these these silicone arms. They look really good. They fold really nice. And it's not like the Ahsoka figure previously where you got to worry about those joint connectors because it is seamless. So no worries on articulation. And I also really actually like the base. It's really cool. It's simplified. I think that they took the footprints out. It really looks a lot better. So I'm actually liking this base. Some things that I didn't like as much. The Leku doesn't really articulate too well, and that's not a big deal or anything, but it is a little bit harder to move the head with this figure, so you kind of got to try to really force the Leku kind of to articulate. Second thing that I didn't like was obviously the armband. You can see it fell off here, and I didn't notice it until after I filmed. But yeah, just the glue kind of wasn't the strongest, and sometimes Hot Toys gets a little cheap with the glue, but again, these are just nitpicks. I'm having a hard time finding things that are wrong with this, but I guess the other thing, and it's not necessarily for this figure, it's just Hot Toys doing Star Wars figures in general, but it's the lightsaber, and it's how it tapers at the end. It's desaturated. It doesn't light very well. I really wish Hot Toys would take the time to get that right, but I think for now I'm going to go with a CCFL and get that lit up so that she looks even better. And here's how we're going to display her in the module case, and she looks great, surrounded by Rex and Anakin. She looks awesome. Not much of a dynamic pose or anything like that, but I think it really works well. It looks like a natural pose, kind of her standing there and kind of looking off to the side. You know, I do worry about those seamless arms being posed dynamically for a long period of time, so I'm going to just do more of a museum pose. But here you can see how she looks with Anakin. We also have Darth Vader, so this is kind of like my prequel shelf. We have Darth Maul, and then of course we do have the Bad Batch, which are going to be on the back half shelf. So super big shout out to Hawk Wars Toys for sending me this figure. Thank you so much, Ray. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this figure in the comments below. And until next time, stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.